Hello everybody, it's the 7 Chaos of YouTube, August 15th, 2014, channel update of the utmost importance. A lot of things are going to be changing from here on in. I'm going to explain it in as much full as detail as possible. This is an unprecedented moment for me. I never saw myself doing this at all, but let's just get into it. So, as of today, playthroughs, multiplayer sets, maybe not vlogs as such, but everything else is going to be a bit different from here on in. Thanks to my purchase that came through yesterday of this. Yep. You read it right, just to prove this is actually legit. Look. Yep. The Game Capture HD, the Elgato capture card. Yes. I'm going direct capture, basically. And here it is just to show you. There you go. Yep. I am moving to direct capture. You may be thinking to yourself, wow, you always said that you would never do that for various reasons. In particular, your girlfriend, Lady Tomwood, is in a wheelchair. Yes, but as you will see from a future set of videos, which will basically be my day one experiences with direct capture, where I basically talk you through how I set it up and what I do. And then we'll basically go into some gameplay of some various games on both Xbox One, PS4, not both, but 3 or 4, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Wii U, and possibly PC. I say possibly because the PC for direct capture is being a bit of a problem for me. Because I have already, as you see, I've already opened it and I've already kind of tested it out a little bit. Ran a couple of tests of it yesterday. Everything seems to work fine. The PC does work, but yesterday I noticed that that has no sound coming through the PC. I've worked out what that is. I found a YouTube video that explains how that works. The only problem is for playthroughs. And say The Walking Dead, I played The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 5. Let's speak here hypothetically for a second. That is coming out today, and that's what I'm going to play. I cannot, as of yet, figure out how to kind of stop and start my recording on the capture card, yet still stay logged into Steam, for example. You know when you're into Steam on your PC, and your PC kind of fills the screen with the game and doesn't have any of the tab things at the bottom? I just can't click and then record stop at the end of, say, 20 minutes. So I can't really do that right now. I will figure it out before The Walking Dead Season 5 comes out. If not, I may have to do it with the digital camera, just for the sake of being able to stop and start recording it every 20 minutes or so. So yeah, direct capture era is upon us as of right now. Playthroughs are recorded on this thing. I will do a series of videos where I explain what my setup is and how it all looks. Trust me, down there it looks a fucking mess full of wires, but there's not much I can do about that. But basically, a future series will be explaining how I set it up, and then various games will be played to see how they look in their respective 1080, 720p kind of formats. For PlayStation 4, I'll be doing it in 1080p. For Xbox One, I'll obviously be doing it in 720p because the Xbox One doesn't have 1080p resolution. But I'll explain more about that when I get there, but that's kind of the long and short of it. So, with so many changes incoming, and I'll explain how I commentate and things like that in the same videos, what I've decided to do is reboot the channel. Basically what I mean is, maybe about 80 to 85% of the videos I have now will be deleted. I'm not joking. I will delete probably about 85% of the videos I have up already. The only things that will stay there, as for camera recordings of course, will be the Sonic Marathon, so Sonic's 1 to what was the last one? Generations, from the Sonic Marathon of last year. Sonic the Hedgehog and the Soleil Princess, and Sonic Lost World. So basically the Sonic games, because let's face it, the Sonic games were great. I loved them all, and I think people love watching them too. And the Sonic Marathon was a definite highlight for me, because it featured some of the best games I've ever played in my life. So I'll be definitely keeping those. Another set of playthroughs that I'll be keeping will be Metal Gear Solid 1 to 4. So basically Twin Snakes, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes I may redo again, because I still have the game and I still have the opportunity to play that with the direct capture. I may do that again, I may not. If people want me to do that again, let me know. Anybody who has any tips, and it could be anything, feel free to say anything. Constructive criticism, tips, whatever. If there's any useful tips I can use to improve this after the first set, let me know, write it down in the comments, because I will read them. I will read the comments, I just won't be able to respond to you. But I will read the comments and I will take them on board and I will make adjustments as necessary. So please do not hesitate to let me know if I'm doing something wrong, if I'm doing something right, anything regarding this set that I'm going to do. Let me know. Don't hesitate to say anything. Let me know and I'll see if I can work around it. Okay? So, yeah, with Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, I could do that playthrough again. I may do, just for the sake that I have the game, whereas with Metal Gear Solid 1 to 4 I don't have it anymore. And I want to keep those. And again, with the Sonic games, I'll be keeping Sonic Adventure 1, the GameCube replay, and Sonic Adventure 2 that I did with the Xbox 360. I'll be keeping those two games as well. I may do Sonic Adventure 2 on the PC, but I don't know. I think I might just keep the one I've got. That's pretty cool enough. Another set I'll be keeping is The Walking Dead Season 1, The Walking Dead Season 2, and The Wolf Among Us Season 1. Now, that may change, because I do know that The Walking Dead Season 1 is getting a re-release on the PlayStation 4 at some point. I think that is also the case for The Wolf Among Us. So, I may do those again, I may not. And here's why. If I decide to do this for the PlayStation 4, because I think I will get it for the PlayStation 4 because it has 1080p, that would be the 6th time I've played the game, probably, 6th or 7th time playing the game overall, and the 3rd time I've done it for YouTube. And to be completely honest, again, I'm already going to have Season 2 of The Walking Dead on my YouTube anyway. If I'm going to keep those, I don't think there's any point doing the playthrough of the PC, the PS4 version in 1080p, if I've done the PC version already. Because with Season 1, again, I'm going to be making the same choices, very little changes. Season 2, maybe the same thing, again, making similar choices and stuff like that. The Wolf Among Us will be the same. So I don't know if I'll do those again. I don't know. I doubt it, because I've already got them, and for The Walking Dead Season 1 it'd be the 3rd time I'm playing the game. So I think I am going to keep those. I think I am going to keep those. I don't think I'm going to redo them, unless that's what you guys want me to do. Again, the same with Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. If you want to see direct capture with The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, Metal Gear Solid 5, or any other games that I've still got that I haven't done direct capture for yet, not to say The Walking Dead, let me know and I will do it. But again, what I do with this thing in the early stages is all down to you. Like I said, The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, etc., etc. Another thing I'll be keeping is the FIFA 14 career mode playthrough with Manchester United, basically because that was the most epic shit I've ever done in my life. It was the most epic stuff. I loved doing it, and just think, with FIFA 15 this year, I get to direct capture the darn thing. So that's going to make it even better. But FIFA 14, it was so good when I did it. I really enjoyed doing it. I've got to keep that. With NBA 2K14, I'll be deleting, basically because it took too fucking long. It's like 400 parts and no one's going to watch it anyway. But again, this is a reboot. So with NBA 2K15, I'll be doing exactly the same thing, but with direct capture. So there's really no point in keeping that. And I think that is it. There'll be a couple of things I keep like small videos, maybe my final boss rage videos in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, my final match in the second set of Call of Duty Ghosts, because that was the most epic thing with the dog, not dying and throwing my shit around. You know, some personal highlights that I think really do deserve to stay on the channel for comedic purposes, obviously, or for something I really enjoyed, like FIFA 14. So it's going to be like small videos here and there, some fails or anything like that. So apart from those specific things, everything else is gone. Call of Duty Black Ops playthrough, Call of Duty Ghost playthrough, it's gone. And it's going to be gone, and I'm going to restart the channel and start again, basically, with direct capture. But you will still see some classic stuff that I did with the digital camera, but I never thought I'd make this jump personally, especially after 2 years. But as you'll see from my setup video, it's more simple than I thought, especially with this thing. With the Elgato game capture device, it's so simple and so easy. And I was amazed when I tested it yesterday how easy it was. This might turn into a two-parter, I hope not. We're at 11 minutes, we're okay. I'm just taking my time. So, yes, direct capture from here on out. I may do live streaming, but I'll talk more about that in maybe the setup video. And I'll also do a new channel trailer as well, so you guys don't get confused. And say if someone watches my channel trailer who's unsubscribed and I'm saying that I did this with this camera, but the bulk of my footage at this point is now direct capture, I'm obviously going to be misleading. So, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a dick. So I will do a new channel trailer where I explain a little bit of myself. Hopefully it won't be as long as the last one. I'll try to keep it short because, like I said, I will be doing a kind of set of videos where I explain how I set up and how it works and what I do with it, and then we'll be playing some gameplay to see how the games look on the Elgato capture device. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So the channel will be rebooted. 85% of the footage will be deleted. It's a new start. It's a fresh start. There will be some classic stuff, but that is there for more for classic purposes. Like, I can't delete the Sonic Marathon. It was the funniest thing I've ever done in my 2 years on YouTube already. So, I know a lot of people will be wondering about Beyond Two Souls. There is a remake in the works, apparently. There's rumors of a remake. I'll keep Beyond there for now, but if it does come up on PS4, I definitely will be doing a replay playthrough with the direct capture for the PlayStation 4. I will be definitely doing that if that comes about, because I love that game and I really want to do it in the best quality stuff possible. It's basically what I did with The Walking Dead, you know, and Sonic Adventure like replays. You know, where I bought the better version of the game per se, you know, PC version for Walking Dead, GameCube version for Sonic Adventure, and so on and so forth, you know, that kind of stuff. And I think with Beyond, a PlayStation 4 playthrough would definitely be warranted. And I'll be doing direct capture with the Elgato. I keep showing you it. Sorry about that. You know what it is by now. Yeah, so it would be direct capture on the PlayStation 4 with the Elgato capture device. It's, yeah, that would be worth doing for Beyond Two Souls again. And maybe Metal Gear Solid 5 as well, because let's not forget Metal Gear Solid 5 is, Ground Zeroes anyway, is quite short. So I think that may warrant it as well, because it won't take me as long. And it'll be in 20 minutes and stuff like that. So... yeah, I may do that again, I may not, let me know. And I think that's pretty much it. So I will get to work on recording the channel trailer, and I'll pick out some highlights and put them in a playlist of my previous videos, but most of them will be deleted. This is a channel reboot, this is a new era for me. I didn't expect to do this, but with the Elgato it just looks so easy, and all I've already done is move my PC from over there to pretty much over here, so I can like capture and use the USBs and the HDMI's and all that stuff. And Lady Time Lord can still move. It's not like it's any different. Lady Time Lord like has all the stuff in the bedroom over there. This is what I've always tried to say. Lady Time Lord has her gaming consoles and stuff in the bedroom over there, and she watches the subs like EastEnders and Emmerdale. And I'm probably going to explain more about this in the channel trailer again. But you know, say she wants to pause Coronation Street to go to the toilet. Well, the toilet's over there. And what my original fear with direct capture was then I would have wires streaming across this side of the floor to lead to me and then all this stuff. It's a lot easier than that. All the wires are tucked in under this desk, and you'll see it. You'll see it in my future videos when I do them. There's a behemoth of fucking wires down there. It's an explosion waiting to happen. But I expected that, a lot of people with direct capture footage had this thing. Darkside Phil has it, DRiddler has it. I think Panda Lee's converted to direct capture as well, so I'm sure she'll still have it in some sense as well. I haven't really seen it, but all the YouTubers have do direct capture. Some of them do have behemoth of wires hiding somewhere, and that is no different with me, unfortunately. There's not a lot I can do about that, but all the stuff works as long as I don't, crowd it all on top of each other. I should be fine, and the stuff is pretty spread out, I think, so it shouldn't be too bad. And yeah, a new era has begun. As of right now, it is all direct capture. Like I said, for the vlogs, it'll still be recorded with my digital camera because I haven't really got a webcam to do direct capture footage of vlogs yet. I'm probably going to get a webcam, I don't know. I mean, I've always had problems with webcams. I've always had problems that they don't work or some shit. And to be quite honest, I don't think it's worth paying probably maybe around 80 to 100 British pounds on a webcam. I'm only going to use probably 20% of the time. Whereas with the Elgato, with your gameplay and your commentary, I'm going to be using those pretty much all the time. But with the webcam, I'm probably going to be using it like 10% of the time. I don't think it's worth it. I may get a new camcorder in the future because I have realized that sometimes that this camera may be on its way out. It may be dying on me. Well, it's not dying on me, but the wire thing is a problem. It keeps coming loose and shit. So I might have to buy a new camcorder. What I'll do is just buy a Sony Handycam. I won't go berserk and spend £300 on a camcorder. I'll probably buy a Sony one because Sony's pretty good with cameras. As you've noticed throughout my last 2 years on YouTube, I have recorded my gameplay with Sony cameras, and for the most part, they've been pretty cool. They've been pretty good. So one thing I may get is a new camcorder. I'll keep this tripod because my uncle gave me it. And what I might do is just get a camcorder and record with that, with the vlogs more than anything else. Because I do notice this camera is pretty much dying on me. It's falling apart. It still works, but it's kind of falling apart around working, and I think at some point it's probably just not going to work anymore. So I will be probably getting a new camcorder sometime in the future. I won't do it now because I've spent £133 in total on Amazon to get this thing, and it works fine. I tested it and it works fine. So so far so good. Which 130 quid for something like this was actually rather impressed. I was actually rather impressed, and I was thinking about it in my head, and the reason for doing this, and I'll explain more about it, I'll explain that in the setup basically, but the reason why I'm doing this, really, moving to direct capture. How much time have I got? I just want to give a quick explanation of what I'm doing, in case people are a bit confused. The reason why I'm actually doing this is because when I recorded my latest set of Call of Duty Ghosts, because the Nemesis map pack came out on the Xbox One, I think it was last week, and I said at one of the matches during that set that I really wish I had kept this to the PlayStation 4 because I really wanted to do the direct capture kind of way of doing it for the PlayStation 4 using the direct capture software. And after that, I've just been thinking about it, and I was going on YouTube videos looking for the best way to do this stuff. And there was this HD PVR that was massively huge. There was the HD PVR 2, but that was kind of big, so I probably have nowhere to put it. And then I came across this, the Elgato. Look, it's small. It's small. It doesn't really get in the way of anything. It's probably the most useful thing for direct capture people that really aren't advanced, like me. This is going to be a whole new experience for me because I've never done it before. So, when I was looking at the videos I did for the direct capture software in the PlayStation 4, and I just looked at an Elgato for £133. It was actually $129, but it was added on for posting. And I thought, fuck it. Let's see if I can get this to work. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm not, I'm not doing it because I've become a partner of the channel when you guys don't know about it. I'm not doing it to get views. I'm not doing it to get, I'm not doing it for anything. I'm doing it because I can and I want to, I guess, would be the best thing to do it. I can do it, it's available to me, I can do this and not impede Lady Tomlow's ability to move, so let's do it. I always said that. If there was ever a way of doing it that wouldn't affect Lady Tomlow's ability to move around the house, I would do it. And with the Elgato capture device and all the wires there rather than here, it's perfect. It's perfect, and I cannot wait to delve into this. Like I said, look forward to the set of the series of videos where I go from doing my setup to probably the final game on the Xbox One or maybe the Wii U or maybe even PC, because like I said, I can get that to work and I don't need it to specifically do what I want to do for the PC, so I don't really have to worry about it. So, I believe that is everything for this important channel update. I hope it was informative, and I really hope you guys are looking forward to this new era on my YouTube. I do apologize that 85% of the videos will be deleted, but it makes sense. Those playthroughs, are kind of going to be obsolete. The bulk of my cut footage is going to be with the direct capture stuff anyway, and I really don't think I need to make a new channel. I could, but why? I don't know where would be the point in that. Just delete the old stuff. It wasn't really getting tremendous views anyway. So it's not something that you guys are going to miss. You're not going to really miss anything. And I did so many sets of Call of Duty Ghosts, I need to clear that out anyway. So, yeah. It's not because they're not getting views, it just makes sense to clear a lot of the old stuff out and replace it with the new stuff, so it's not just cluttered with stupid shit that no one's going to care about in 2 or 3 years. This won't be a constant thing. After this, I will be keeping all the footage because it all will be on direct capture anyway. I keep grabbing for it. I keep grabbing it to show you what it is. God damn it. Old habits don't die, I guess. There you go. Anyway, yeah. It just makes sense just to clear out the channel a little bit, And like I said, I do have a new format now where I upload in 20-minute parts for less videos a day rather than 10 minutes and 10 videos a day. I'm adopting that new kind of thing, so I think it makes sense just to clear the old stuff out, start afresh, start anew, see what people think, and like I said, don't be afraid to tell me anything, because I will always read your comments on YouTube. I may never respond. Again, follow me on Twitter. That's where I'm mostly active these days. Even my Facebook page is less active than Twitter now. So yeah, follow me on Twitter, @the7K. I'll also put the link in the description of some future videos. But please, don't hesitate, if you have Google Plus, to write in the comments. Tell me anything. Tell me anything I can do to be better. Constructive criticism, just any criticism. Anything. Anything at all. Let me know, and I will adjust accordingly if I can. And with your guys' help, my channel could probably just be as good as some of the bigger YouTubers, even though I'm a much smaller one. But I like it like that, so I'm cool. Alright, so that is it for this channel update of August 15, 2014. It was the most important one I've ever done. And of course that includes the vlogs as well. I will be deleting the vlogs because, let's face it, half the playthroughs I always talked about in the 7 Chaos previews and such aren't going to be there anymore. So there's no point keeping those either. So the series will still be the same, but for some of them I'm just going to delete most of them and then start again. So channel reboot, starting afresh, getting direct capture, and having some fun. The 7 Chaos channel is about having fun. And I've always said that from day one. And now I get to have fun and give you the best quality gameplay. So it's all good. I'm happy about that. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to start working on my channel trailer and my series of my first day of direct capture. Hope you guys can join me. I'm not abandoning a camera, but I am going to buy a new one because this old one is dying on me, I think. It's just falling apart. So I will get a new camcorder in the future. It won't be anything remotely special because I only need it for vlogs, which are about 10% of my videos. So, alright, so that's it. The camera isn't abandoned, but the bulk of my gameplay will from now on, Beyond the Elgato Game Capture HD. Hope you guys enjoy all the new footage, and I'll see you later. Peace out.